But you know what's fucked up about that sometimes? And we have to leave shit sometimes is because what happens is if you throw it in the air, I'm gonna tell you something. If you throw it in the air and it doesn't get fixed or doesn't, it's gonna keep repeating itself. For instance, Swizz flipped on Drake first on Drink Champs.
Right.
We edited it. We was like, you remember?
Yeah.
Right.
And
we filmed in New York. That was the one we filmed.
Yep. And you know, we had Drake coming up. We thought we had Drake coming up. He sequeled y'all up.
He told us he was coming up.
He said he put on the gram Drink Champs coming soon.
Drink Champs.
Yes, all that. So we were like, nah, we can't have that. And 2 months later, he goes on live with Busta Rhymes, and it's pretty much. But no, he went bad with Busta Rhymes. He didn't go bad on us because we was controlling him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was controlling Swizz. And we was like, oh, wait. And so he still said what he had to say, but we controlled it to a certain extent. But then when we edited it, it was like he threw it in the universe and it didn't get corrected. So that's the reason why, just like you could see Swizz and Busta talking, and then they're not even talking about nothing. And Swizz goes, "He's a blocky boy." He's like, "What?" He's like,
out of nowhere.
Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get his plane. He's like, "Wait a minute, Swizz." And I remember it was like, damn, it's kind of like my fault because I edited it. You know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know, I'm
and he felt like he didn't get that off, so he.
And I felt like he didn't get it off.
Right.
And because like if you go back and look at that.
So what do you do? Because you thought Drake was coming on the show.
Yes.
That's not the reason why we edited that part.
That's not the reason.
No, it was.
What was the reason?
I don't quite remember, but I don't think that was the reason.
And
you took it out for a reason.
Swizz asked us to take it out.
That's the reason.
Okay,
that's the reason.
No, but that was the initial reason. I was like, yes, we're taking it out.
Right, you obliged because you thought.
So what did he say exactly?
Right back around and said something.
And he said worse.
He said worse.
He said where's Busta? He said way worse that time. Yep.
Wow.
Listen. Journalism is different. You err on the side of your conscience. I understand if you don't want to get somebody hemmed up. In the shop, when we doing our 1-2.
And by the way, I'm learning on the job. I'm being honest.
I got you on that.
I'm learning on the job.
And all the journalists, shout out to everybody that I rock with.
We all pretty good for learning on the job.
We sit back and watch and we see the mistakes that are being made. It's not a problem to err on the side of your conscience because real things happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say something, it reverberates. There's families that get involved. Hip hop is in a very different place. People get shot. Way more often people get killed. You have to rock with your conscience. Lord knows, if I was in charge and I could go back and take something out that Pac said that might have kept him alive, take something out that Biggie said that might have kept him, you know, on the side of your conscience, you do that. However, this is somebody's story. You don't have the right to put hands on somebody's story. And the consequences that come from that story, that's something that they need to be prepared to deal with. You can't take that away from him. It's not right. You can't really get in the middle of that. So if he comes on here and this is his truth, when Styles started talking, when we were talking to Styles, and he's upset that we didn't come to him with the J Hood situation, bro. If you listen to that interview, J Hood didn't address Styles. He said really it was Sheik. Sheik was in charge of X, Y, and Z. These are questions for Sheik, not Styles. What I look like trying to make you answer for somebody else.
Right, but he gave a million disclaimers also, like, understand the story is coming from 15, 16, 17-year-old me.
And damn near 20 years ago.
But most of the times, and to correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm listening.
I don't know if y'all go through this too. People will call you up beefing about a clip, but they didn't even fucking watch
the whole thing.
No. They didn't even fucking watch it.
Yeah, get that all the time.
That's the world we live in, though.
It's like, yo, bro.
It is the world we live in.
So somebody just ran to you and was like, yo, they did da-da-da-da, and you just picked up the phone and just called me off the strength for that.
One time, we just had clips out, and I'm at the airport, and the guy's telling me he saw the episode. And I'm like, you didn't see the episode.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I saw it. And he's just breaking down clips after clip after clip. And I'm just looking at this guy, and I'm like, yo, you didn't see this episode. It's not out.
Right.
And that's
I had a guy get mad at me and say that I need to stop talking over the guest. And it was super obvious that what he watched was the couple of minutes before we actually start filming, we have like these wild arguments and just wild debates, and we keep them.
Right.
He saw that. He saw a barbershop argument and thought that, yo, you be talking over the guests all the time. Why don't you shut the fuck up? You don't know shit. You be thinking you the smartest person in the room. Meanwhile, we 4 separate conversations going on. Once we got started, all right, we back.
They called me cut off. Like Mr. Cut Off. We're a cut off king.
But you get that. We're victims of people's short
But
attention
you know
span.
where the lines get blurry and what you're saying about not editing. For example, for us here, the drinking aspect, there's a point where we never used to edit at all.
Never. But we learned our lesson.
We learned some lessons down the road. And you figure you want to learn these lessons.
Yeah, let me just
actually, I want to take this time out to apologize to Missy. Missy, I'm sorry. I love your music.
What you did to Missy?
What did you do to Missy?
Last time I was here,
what?
I said something about Missy towards the end of the episode. Of course, everybody's
Did you apologize later, say because he was drunk on Drink Champs?
Nah,
because that's what happened.
Yo, listen, they always blame us. They say, "Oh, they had me drinking." I'm like, "Nigga, we were drinking together."
Fact. We all got hit. We all got hit. But I don't even know how we got on the subject, but somehow that came out.
You need on the subject.
You need to get that off. Here, fill your cup up, by the way.
But I feel like we have a responsibility
I don't see you
when we're
drinking, bro.
sitting here drinking for 4 hours and someone starts talking a little crazy. I think we do have a responsibility to that person.
Okay, so if
because we're here to protect the guests, we're here to celebrate the guests. We're not here for them to fuck themselves up.
But you also,
but every now and then,
you
gotta let MC Shan go crazy.
Right.
What you also can't shelter
you gotta
a
be
grown
like,
man.
go ahead, Shan.
Absolutely.
You think what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Listen, hold on, Becca. Shan got so mad. He walked over there. We've been filming here for 7 years. I never even knew that over there existed. He was on top of something. I was like, what the fuck? Smoking Big up to MC Shan.
So I understand where you're coming from with that. I interviewed somebody before. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. You get me?
I'm good. I interviewed somebody before, and
Shout to YKTV.
Thank you. So I interviewed this dude. He's talking. He's giving these great background stories, like a fake legend in the game too.
Right.
And he said something about one super popular rapper. And I said, "Bro,
Who was it?
I don't believe that."
Who was it?
Huh?
Who was it? Who was it, man?
Who was the rapper you talked about?
Yeah.
Oh, you talked about 50.
He talked about 50.
He said something about 50, and I was like, "That's not going in this magazine, bro."
is it because you didn't
That's not
believe
happening.
it, or because
We all didn't believe it. We all didn't believe it. And
What'd he say?
nah.
Did you challenge him?
What'd he say?
Yeah, please.
Yo, it's Drink Champs, nigga. We need a moment, nigga.
Nigga say
Hold on a second. Nah, but he said some wild shit, and the same thing with me. Like it's trial and error with me.
Right.
You feel me? Like coming home from prison and getting right into it.
Right.
It's trial and error. So we sitting there listening. I'm like, yo, I'm asking people I'm with, yo, what you think about it? They're like, nah, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Did
That
you
nigga
challenge
50
him
ain't
when he
gonna let
said
that
it?
shit happen.
Like,
yeah, I say, yo, let's wait. Time out.
No, not time out. Did you challenge him and say, I don't believe that because X, Y, Z, A, B, and C?
Yeah.
Then
I
that's
told
all-
him that. I said, because the history of this man, how I know this man, I know the people surrounding him, at that time, nah. That didn't happen, bro.
He must have said some crazy shit.
Some wild shit.
What'd he
bro.
say?
Some wild shit, bro.
My point is, you
Off
don't,
camera.
My point is, you
camera.
don't edit it. My
Yeah,
point is,
no.
you don't edit it.
Nah.
I wouldn't. You have the same
Nah, I would've
responsibility to
edited
that
that.
person that, yo, if I go in a bar, drink my ass off, hop behind the wheel and kill somebody, is the bartender in trouble? No.
Yeah, kinda.
No.
Yeah. Indirectly they're responsible.
Let me tell you something.
Hold on, I gotta challenge
If you get drunk at a hotel, and you leave that hotel, your family can sue them.
I didn't say drunk.
Okay.
I said he drinks his ass off.
Okay.
I was super specific. I never said drunk.
Okay.
Because you don't need to be drunk to get in an accident and fucking hurt somebody.
You're right.
Man,
I never
You
said
got
drunk.
technical on us. All right.
No, but I'm
Hold on, wait, time out. Hold on.
No, I don't.
Wait, Mecca, so you've written stuff where people said crazy shit and you let it go.
And I've had the answer for it.
You had the answer for it. You never let it fly.
Right.
I answered for that too.
You went to school for journalism?
Say it again?
Did you go to school for journalism?
No, I learned from the masters. I
feel like real, true, like purist journalists, they feel the way you feel.
Right.
Of course.
We're not journalists.
Yeah.
Legit journalists.
Fucking y'all game up.
So we don't come with no journalistic integrity and morals that you gotta go,
Which
you gotta
is-
put with what's told to you.
Which is why I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm here. Which is why I'm not shitting on you. I call, I say what's up.
Right.
It's no judgment in anything I'm saying. I'm telling you what my stance is and why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I take into account the fact that you guys, us, have a different level of responsibility now because of the platform, because there's alcohol involved, because it's so quick and it goes right to the people.
Right.
People are going to talk reckless, and there are people who want to do something for clickbait. So you got to take that in mind. He could be blatantly lying.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So I understand all of the above. With that said, I think about editing in terms of who it's going to offend.